Oh, ho, ho, I am back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Doggone it.
Good job there,
Look who's
Carolyn,
back.
looking after the Thursday and Friday.
Yes, and I had many people join me. It was actually lovely. I think I had a ton of
Aw.
comments. People were interacting. They must have felt bad for me being
So
all
then
by
maybe I
myself.
shouldn't be here.
No.
No?
I think we should have lots of comments and be here.
You know, for those of you, I guess you wouldn't know, but for myself, I went away to surprise my daughter in Regina because her and her boyfriend have bought a home and they're renovating the whole thing. But my hubby had to have a leg amputation in August, and he's had a bad amputation. So he's been amputated like 3 times on the same leg. It's just been a heck of a horrible time. So, you take on all of the jobs that he would used to do, and he did everything like vacuum, grocery store, laundry, go to get anything
you can think of. It was like text it.
Yeah.
And then Sid would do
maintenance, watered the arena, like he did everything. So of course, with him out of commission during this time, it's been, you get tons of pressure, right? And everybody's been helping out, but you still have to do more than you're used to. So then I felt so bad because I haven't been able to go help Reagan, my youngest. And then it just hit me, I need to just go away from this place, which I love, but I need to go away from all the stuff that I normally do and go work somewhere else. So it's a beautiful 6.5 hour drive. I love the drive to Regina. Not many people do, but I love it. So it was so much fun. Went there and worked my fanny off. Didn't bring any technology, did no work, just physical. And oh my gosh, it was just so worth it. So people always take time out for yourself, whether you think you're under stress or not, because I didn't think I really was, but then I've had some weird things happen. Yeah. So they've all said,
what do you think it could be from?
Yeah, exactly. So it has been 4.5 years. So 4.5 years, 4.5 months.
Yeah.
But we've been doing it. But we're very excited. Yeah. So missed out on Thursday, Friday. So this is lovely that you were kept company.
Yes, everybody was lovely. And we have Tiana on already, Crystal on. She says, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Sarah Lavoie is on as well. Then we've got all of our lovelies in the Tiki Talkie world coming on too. And hopefully some in the YouTube land. If you are on here.
2 days. 2
days
left.
That's all we got left. If you guys are on and you haven't said hello yet, let us know who you are, where you're from. We always like to know who it is that we're talking to. And then we got some pretty cool stuff to tell you about today because we're going to announce the winners from Friday, which was that chakra poster. Hey, Kristen, good to see you on as well. And then we also have the announcement of what today's prize is, which is super fabulous, so phenomenal. Extraordinary.
Yeah, it really is. Well said.
Thank you.
And it was only supposed to be 3 winners, but it's just so darn hard. Like people, we want every single one of you to win. Yeah. And we know that's not the way a contest rolls, but sometimes we just throw in the extra because
then it kind of got stuck together and then we had to choose.
So it's like, I think you're supposed to win it.
Yeah. So we actually have 5 winners today.
For day 3.
On day 2. We're doing really well with this timing piece. It's going good for us.
Yeah.
But for any of you who have just joined this, why are we doing this? Because we really do believe in paying it forward, especially this time of year, because it's important that we just sprinkle a little bit of kindness out there. And we've got a lot of emails back from people who are like, oh my gosh, I've never won anything before. Yeah. This is so great. Thank you so much. So we feel like we're spreading the love. We're sprinkling the kindness, if you will.
Yeah. Everything is great.
So maybe without further ado, let's head to our winners from Friday, which is those 2 chakra posters, one of the human and the one of the horse as well. So these are the digital copies, and they are going to be going out to Nicole Langley.
Woo! That was well done.
Yeah, that sounded
we didn't even practice
but
that.
it was good.
Yeah.
Laura Lopez.
Whoop.
Christy Fawcett.
Whoop.
Lori Spreckart, I believe.
Spreckart, that's a cool
and
name.
Teresa Dodds.
Oh,
those are our winners because we just couldn't choose, and sometimes just pops out at you. So
then I will send out an email after this to all of you with a link for a Google Drive where you can download those flip charts, and of course a place where you can get them printed if you choose to, because she is Canadian, and even if any of you are from the USA, you want to buy from Canada. Why? Your money is worth gold here. Like, so if you spent $100 Canadian, it's probably costing you $68 US. Like, understand it. It's like our courses, everything's in Canadian. So you see, you always have a savings of being anywhere from 30 to 32%. But when we come to your country, my friends, we spending the extra because it's costing us 30 to 32% more.
We lose money.
Exactly.
But that's okay. We still love coming to the States.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We have fun with our American friends.
We do.
We do.
We love them all.
So this is very lovely. And for those of you who don't even know us, we're the girls from the Equine Connection, the Academy of Equine Assisted Learning. And you can find so much wonderful information on our Facebook page or, of course, on our website.
Yeah. And I see we've got more people on here too. Kristen Kelly, Tiana says, congratulations to everybody. Kelsey Gilhurst is on here as well.
Woo!
I think I was her story that we were reading through.
Yes, we were. All your stories, like seriously.
So speaking of those, so we did send out an email to all of you guys who are the
finalists.
Thank you. The finalists for the grand prize, which is coming up. We will draw Tuesday night it closes. So we will draw that on Wednesday and we'll be connecting by email. But check if you got that email, check your junk, check everything else, because we want to make sure everybody's still in for that piece, because it is 50% towards that in-person practical certification, which is kind of a big deal, people.
It's a huge deal. Like this would save you copious amounts of thousands of dollars. Like you want to win this, like you want to find a way to be able to win this. So
make it work.
When you check those emails, just answer us back. Yes, I am so ready with a yes. Or if unfortunately you just can't commit to that, that's fine too. But it helps because there's so many wonderful letters. Then we can take out the people who are no way, can't afford to do this sort of thing.
That's exactly right.
And how we're going to bring it on Wednesday, we are going to put the post up on Facebook to say that the grand prizes have been drawn. But it will all be sent out through email only. We're not putting up winners' names in the actual Facebook post. We just figured when it's that kind of a big, huge prize, it's just not, we just shouldn't do it that way. So we're going to do it through email, and it makes it way more special anyways.
And Kristen asked, do you send a confirmation that we replied? Just want to make sure. No, I haven't been.
Let me see if I've got a list.
Yeah. I don't know if that's
it's not the new one.
The right name.
Oh, no, I don't have it.
So if you are one of the Kristens.
Yeah, Kristen, I do. Kristen
maybe?
Kelly, I don't have. Do you have another name that you're going by?
Because then we can check for you right now.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been writing back to everybody, but I am checking my junk. I am checking that I've got that subject line saved. So as long as you're just hitting reply, yes, it should come to me. But if you want, you can PM us as well. But yeah,
Harley, yes, you're on there.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
You're good then.
Yeah, we've got you checked off, checking you twice.
Yes.
Yes, we got everything back. Right? It is just like Santa.
Yeah.
So yes, honey, you got a good little check mark right there.
That's what you want, just the check mark. Who doesn't want a check mark?
Thank you so very much. That's so lovely.
Okay, so now on to today's prize. And I forgot his bio, but I think we can talk enough about him.
Oh, Dr. Stephen Peters.
Ooh,
I am telling you, every time you learn from a different professional in a different form in the horse world, it's always so exciting. And I mean, to me, proof is in the pudding. So you always want to see it and make sure that they are checked out. But this guy is. Let me tell you, he is a neurologist for human brains, but then he did it for horse brains. And for us, it's always so huge because it's the welfare of the horse that we are focused on in our certification. So we don't use our horses. We actually partner and work with them, but in their language and their culture. And then you throw on top the brain ski part, like how a horse actually thinks and the reason why they can never, ever think, act, or respond like a human. Doesn't matter. If you think for sure that this horse needs this, this, and this, do they? You have to really understand that piece. So we add this all into our certification. And I tell you, he is stunning to listen to. So we actually hired him for one of our conferences with the Equine Connection. And he did such a brilliant job. We want to share it with a few, what is it, 2 people?
Yeah.
Is that how it rolls for the prize tomorrow?
Will be 2 people drawn for this one.
it's so brilliant. It's over an hour long too.
It
isn't
is, yeah. And Your Horse's Brain, a user's manual. It's pretty phenomenal. Like he does it not quite in layman's terms, but that's the nice piece of having a video is you can go back and be like, okay, qu'est-ce que c'est what? But then watch it again and go through it. But for any of you who have that scientific piece or the why, you want why? Well, why do they work that way? How do they work that way? Why? This one is good. This kind of brings it all together for all of us who need those extra little pieces as how to why do they work that way? Because he has actually dissected brains to figure out why they work that way and how it works that way and how they respond in different ways. And a lot of it was pretty light.
I gotta fix that. Yeah.
A lot of it was pretty like life-changing for us and how we work with our horses. So,
and it, confirmed a lot of things that we were always doing right, but then it changed a lot of things that were like, this is why now we have that substantial proof that a horse just can't. And it's so wrong for us as humans when we bring these precious creatures into our world that we expect them to act and behave the way we want. Oh, get over it, people, because we can't.
Yeah.
It has to be how that horse can only think, act, and respond like a horse. And of course, being a horizontal creature compared to a vertical, which actually flows so nicely with Chris Irwin's training as well.
That's right. Yeah. Big fan of his too. So that sounds so interesting. Oh, interesting. I love these studies. We do too.
Oh, we do. And this is the best part with the certification. You're continually part of the process as we're learning and knowledge. You get them too, because that's part of your free training constantly.
That's exactly right. And the day we stop learning is the day we take
the old dirt now.
That's exactly right.
Yep,
and we aren't prepared for the dirt now.
Not yet.
So we have to keep learning. That's just how it works. And we choose to learn about horses.
And it's going to stay that way forever and ever. Amen.
Yes. So if you haven't looked up Dr. Steven Peters before, you definitely should. He's got some online courses and that sort of thing as well. He's very, very cool. Hey, Tanya, good to see you on. He's phenomenal. He does a really good job of explaining things. You do have to take a pause every now and then, or I even took notes. I don't do that. No, I generally doodle.
I have to do that because that brain hypothalamus and the
hypothalamus,
like there's so many
and all sorts of
exactly. But at least it makes logical sense now why a horse can only do certain things and how cruel some of us have been, because you don't know what you don't know until you do know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
So it's not like we're like bashing ourselves because we didn't know any better, because I think it's a process in learning horses. I really do believe we'll never know the full power and what they're capable of doing, well, in my lifetime, because I think we keep gaining so much substantial information and factual pieces to make it, again, real. It's not fake. Just because we desensitize the living heck out of a horse, that doesn't mean that they're not thinking, acting, and responding like a horse. We've just done things that they are able to accept from us, right? Yeah. So it really is so much more powerful when you really get the enchilada of the entire horse, the entire being.
And I like how you said that too. It's not as if we're bad because we did something we didn't know. It's like history. We learn from it, right? Can't erase all those pieces. You learn from it and move forward in a better way. And that's what we're doing as we gain all this knowledge about horses as well. As we learn from it, we figure out how to move forward in a different way that benefits both the horses and how we work with them as humans too. Because when you have that why, they're responding a certain way, it adds so much value into what you're doing, especially as facilitators. I mean, it gives us so much more in the realm of why we do what we do, because now we understand why they react the way they react, and it just all meshes together so beautifully.
It's just so wonderful.
Wonderful.
So have you enjoyed our 12 days of giveaways? Because it really has been quite spectacular. I did think of you guys driving.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I did. But that was it. You were just a thought.
And then we went away.
And then I worked because I had to work.
That was all there was to it. No, we had a nice little time on Thursday and Friday. So it was good. We powered through. Okay. But it did feel a little bit more ridiculous in the outfit, I have to say, when you're by yourself.
Yes, I guess so. Yeah. But you shouldn't feel like that. You're pretty.
I don't care.
That's exactly right.
I'd wear
There's confidence right there by Cracky.
I don't care. You want to judge me for looking like a Christmas tree? Go for it.
Exactly. Okay then.
Okay, well, that's that for that, Jack Sprats, and we will be back tomorrow at the same time and the same place to announce the 2 winners of the Dr. Steven Peters keynote speech as well. And all the questions and everything at the end, it's all in it too. So it's really
It is
good.
so fantastic. And again, tomorrow's going to be our last Be Live, like where you literally see us looking goofy like this in our Christmas tree and Christmas hats. So definitely do attend for the last one. And if you have any questions or anything that you've just been, oh, I'm so curious about this or that, please make sure you come with notes tomorrow, because that's always fun too.
Yeah, we can do a little bit more in-depth one about other things as well.
You're so welcome, Crystal. We can't wait till you're on our team, hun.
Yes, thank you for the fun and learning and gift giving of the 12 days, ladies, she says. We appreciate you joining all the time. So yeah, we're regulars who've always been here. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate you so much.
And Crystal, how many things did you win? Was it like 2 or 3? I feel like it might be 3. Like, it's bizarre how many things that some of you have won. Sarah, she's won.
Yeah.
Tanya
Sally's on too. Hey, Sally.
Oh, Sally, that's the one we haven't heard back from.
Oh, yes, Sally. Check your email.
Yeah, Sally. That's right, because we're checking off on the people who are wanting to win the grand prize to make sure that you're still in. So check your emails and answer us back. So waiting for you.
We've made a list and we're checking it twice.
Not just you.
Yeah,
just so you know.
People too.
You're not the only one. Kelsey, we got yours, so we're cool.
2, I think, but a hard copy of 1. That's right.
Yeah, so that's 3 then.
Just sent a reply. Atta girl. Thanks, Sally.
Whoop, whoop.
This is perfect. So I do have to tell you guys too, just before we leave. So I was doing this from my house on Friday. So I had my outfit on and everything else like that. And the school had just kind of gotten out. So Cass came home like right after. Well, all these teenage kids and stuff are walking past, and I've got this nice bay window, and there's her mom dressed up like a Christmas tree. And you look out the window, and they're like,
that's hilarious.
It's a nice fit.
That is really telling everyone how much you love Christmas.
It's true. And then I said, sorry if I embarrassed you to my daughter. She's like, I don't care either. I'm like, perfect. That works.
I love that.
All right, everybody.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, and we will see y'all tomorrow for the last Be Live. Was it the last one of the year?
Yes, the
So
last one of the year.
Christmas Kadoo one, I guess. That's the whole kit and caboodle is
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the last day. And remember, the grand prize winners will be emailed, not posted, because it's too grand of a prize to just post it on Facebook.
And I have to tell you guys, something weird always happens in our final Christmas live. I don't know what it is, but there's like last year I turned into an angel.
She did.
The year before that, I think we had
something
a laughing
is always
fit
happening
or
with her, and
so,
I get a lot of giggles out of it. So hopefully it's just her.
Yeah, usually it's entertaining. So you should attend.
Yeah.
It's the way to be.
I concur.
All right, everybody. Well, we will see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas, and stay tuned. Who will be the winners tomorrow for this fabulous Dr. Stephen Peters prize, because it is amazing. You guys want this one. All right.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh.
Bye, team.
Bye, everybody.